We have negotiate trade routes and corner the market. We have negotiate trade routes. Okay, interesting. Right. So, who picked speaker? White. Okay. Good. I think we're ready to start. Any more questions so far?
No.
All right. So we will start then the strategy phase of round 1. Picking strategy. By the way, also you see that you have been dealt your starting technologies. So it's good to have a look at those, what you have. And you also have your faction technologies on the top of your technology deck. It's the top 1 or the top 2, so it's also worthwhile to take a look at those, what you have, where you may want to go with your tech choices, your tech path. All right. And then, so up to White to pick have his first strategy card. And because we are 3 players, we will go round twice. So everyone will have 2 strategy cards, which you will have in 3 and 4 player games. All right, you have picked warfare. That's great for round 1. So anytime you have to pick a strategy card, it's also worthwhile to take a look at the objectives, with what can help you. So, for instance, trade would be worth a little bit more because the trade goods objective is out.
Well, then don't mind if I do.
Or you cut out.
I went ahead and grabbed trade.
All right. So, one more thing. When you set up your starting units, you actually can choose where you put your structures on which of the planets. So you have to place your space dock on the planet where you want it, and any PDS that you start with, and your infantry. All right. Okay, so let me see what strategy cards we have. I always generate life tech a lot, so let me just take that one. We usually, put it somewhere near the game board so everyone can see what you have. So then it's White again to choose another one.
Whose turn is it?
White for a second strategy card.
What are gain 3 command tokens. Those are those, huh?
Yes, correct. Those are command tokens. Yeah. So if you calculate it mathematically, yeah, leadership is often the best part you can have in terms of the amount of resources that it kind of represents. So that's a great card to have. So then it's blue again for the second card. Politics, yeah, that was gonna be my pick. So I'm probably taking construction then because Diplo and Imperial are just pretty bad in the first round. They usually get left.
I was about to take Imperial for more secrets.
Oh. Yeah, I would have liked it, then I would have politics. So now we have put a trade good on both of these cards that weren't picked. So they will be a little bit more attractive in the next round. We have also set the turn order. If you check the top right of your screen, tabletop, you will see our turn order, and the star is the current player whose turn it is currently. Oh, one more thing you all have to do is come here and promote yourself. And you will get a little shield. This allows you to do copy paste, and among other things, Control C, Control V. But you should only copy stuff that's cardboard and not plastic.
Which one? The tokens and what else?
Yeah, so this is all cardboard, which is like infinite in the game. But your plastic, your units, they are finite.
Yeah.
So you should never copy those.
Okay.
Or your tokens, they are also finite.
Okay.
All right. So White, to take it away, start of the first action phase of round 1.
Oh, how do we place the space exploration tokens?
Good point. I forgot. Let's see. Here. There is the building tool.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good point. So there they are.
Okay, so I can do something like
Activate a system or quick action.
I can, like, let's say I do this.
Move a carrier. Yep. Yeah. So my first tip on tabletop, you see that now you actually have placed your plastic on top of the planet cards, which is messy. So next time, activate and just draw the planets off the board, and then place your plastic. It just makes it easier. And then, yeah, when you have actually taken the planets, you can go ahead and put the planets on your planet board. All right, that's great. And even better, you have 3 planets, and now you get to explore every one of them, which is the Prophecy of Kings expansion.
Okay, so what do I do?
You can right-click on the system and one by one explore a planet and resolve the card, and then go on to the next one. And you can choose in which order you want to actually explore those planets.
I'm not sure if I follow.
You right-click on the system tile, and you will see the option to explore those 3 planets. And you can choose which planet you want to do first. Oh, great. The fragments are great. They are kind of the best. You can get relics with those.
So what do I do for that?
So you explored this planet and you found a relic fragment. So that's yours. You get to keep it. You can put it on the board because it is public information what you have. You can put it on the table. Yeah. You will want to try to collect 3 of them to exchange them for a relic.
Wait. Do I explore all 3?
Yep, you do. That's pretty nice as well.
Meow. Meow meow.
So you can choose either to take 2 commodities or convert to commodities. But you don't have any commodities yet, right?
I don't think so.
Correct. So you have only one choice, and is to pick the 2 commodities.
And where are they?
So yeah, those bags here. Actually, there is also a shortcut for that. It's your numpad. Number 1 is 1 trade good, 1 commodity. So if you want, you can just spawn them right here in your own area. But this works as well. So you see that this is the area for commodities, and this is the area for trade goods.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this is different from 3rd edition, actually. The trade system is different. It's much better, actually. But commodities are new for you, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So let me explain that real quick. So you don't gain trade goods directly from trade, you gain commodities. And commodities are worthless to you. However, if you give them to another player, they turn into trade goods when they are received. Kind of sending a trade convoy, and upon their arrival, they have become trade goods. So this kind of forces everyone to trade. So that's a real great mechanic.
Yeah, that does sound better.
Yeah, and also you don't have those trade agreements where you are locked in for the whole game with one ally, that you can never attack. So we still have trade agreement cards, but they work differently. So you are not locked in with allies or enemies for life. All right, so you now have 2 commodities. There is one thing: you can only start trading with other people once you have become physical neighbors. So right now we can't do any transactions yet. So first we have to branch out and get either ships or planets in adjacent system to another player. Then we can start trading. So this card you have now resolved, and this one will go back into the stack. So you put it in the graveyard, and it will be able to be explored again when the deck runs out. So it now goes on the discard pile, but when we run out of exploration cards, they will make a new stack.
So this
and
one
the third one, you get another relic. Great.
Yeah, but this one I can only once I have first 3 of your industrial relic fragments to gain 1 relic.
Yeah, so once everyone has a few relics, and has become neighbors, that's a good chance to start trading, because you can also trade those cards with each other.
Okay.
So that can be part of any deals you are making to try to get a set.
Oh no, that works. That works.
Right, that's very successful first turn of exploration. You can now pass your turn to blue.
So, and how do I do that? Oh, just
Press at top of your screen, you see your name. It's
okay, got it. And I'll be right back. The dog is barking.
Yep. Cool.
Alright, so then I guess I will just come up here. Alright, then I guess I'll just be real simple and just get this one planet here.
Yep. So actually, he picked the good slides because he has many planets, so it gives him more explorations. That's actually a pretty good choice. But you also have here a lot of planets, so that's great. So actually, you can also activate with the right mouse click, which is very handy, I think.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Right, we get more exploration.
Oh, that's pretty straightforward. Okay.
Yep, mercenary. So as you may see, there are three colors of exploration decks. There's green, blue, and red. And it depends on the planet trait of the planet that you are exploring. So they each have slightly different types of exploration cards. It's something that you can look up if you're interested. So green tends to be a little bit more economic, and red, I guess, more combat. Those are the hazardous planets, and blue, like in between. All right. So I guess that's your turn.
Then I click the star.
And in the middle, the top of your screen, there is your turn button.
Ah, it was right in the center. Of course, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's too big and too much right.
Exactly.
It's normal. All right, that's great exploration. So, now it's my turn. I'll probably just go ahead and do something similar. So, actually, you can activate a system by right-clicking. There we go. I'll be sending a carrier and infantry and 2 fighters. The escort. And yeah, do that. And explore it. Atlas. Expedition. Oh, I don't have a mech, but I will take that option, I think, because it's pretty cool, to ready the planet. So I will remove my tree. I actually wish now I had brought 2 of them, but okay. With the right mouse button, you can also place an owner token. And the expedition goes back into the graveyard, and the planet comes to me ready, which is great. So I'm gonna flip it. And we're back at white.
Okay. I'm gonna use my warfare.
All right.
So what is this? Spend one token from your strategy pool. So this is for you guys, the secondary ability, right?
Yeah.
So you're able to use production ability of one of your space docks in your home system.
3, which is probably good.
But you have to do the primary first. Yeah. So actually, you can when you're going to activate this card, you flip it with F, and then you press play. There you go. And then you can click on primary. So this is a tool that is only meant to communicate to other players what you are doing. It will log it in the chat.
That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't actually perform the action, so you still have to pay your token first. Don't forget it, and then do your build. So
Yeah. So I remove one command token from my board and I put it back in my tactic.
All right. Cool.
So do I just put my command token in the graveyard up in the center?
You can put it straight into your bag, actually.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you.
That bag is supposed to be there, nice in the center.
So I want to do 1.
There you go. That's your bag. And now we get to use our build tools.
2.
And it's nice because everyone can check your build before you actually place everything on the board. So on the right, you have your plastic. And on the left, you will get what you used to pay for it. So it's
then...
1 box per plastic. And you can see you have 5 production capacity of 5. Just to
that's
help
handy.
you out.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Especially for learners. So what do I have? Let's see. I have 4 production capacity. Yeah.
And ground forces have to be built directly on the planet, right?
Yeah, on the planet with the space dock. So yeah, don't forget, this is also a time where you can build mechs. The mech is a new unit in the 4th PA. And every mech from every faction is different. That's why you have a card for it on the lower left. So you actually will see a summary of the cost, what you build. Oh, you have already gone ahead. Next time, let me check the build first before you place everything.
Oh, okay.
But I assume it's correct. But that's a good chance to go through all the building rules and limitations to check everything. Like, for instance, fleet supply, which I think you
yes,
violate.
yes, you are very correct there.
Yeah. We can go through my build together to check once I've finished it. I'm also violating my... This is a very early warfare pop, and it's put us both in trouble. So I can't actually build 2 destroyers like I wanted to. I guess I will build this. So you see on the top left of the build tool the build cost. This will cost me 5 minus Sarween tools. Oh, I have one more. I have Sarween tools. And I have now placed 5 resources here. So yeah, it's difficult for me to make this actually work out.
So what is Sarween tools?
So it's the first yellow tech that gives you reduction in building costs. I think we had that in 3rd edition as well. In tech, the first yellow tech. So
something like this would be okay then.
Something like what? Oh, your build? Let's see. Yeah, build cost 3, resources 3, and you stay within production capacity, and you stay within fleet supply. Those are the 3 things you always want to check. The build cost, production capacity, fleet supply. So
That's
what I will do, I'm just gonna throw away half a resource and build 1 infantry for the cost of 1. So I'm still within my production capacity of 4. And then I can press the arrow to signal my build in the chat. And I can right click, warp to home. But I'll have to check if the ground forces are actually on the right planet, because it doesn't know that. So all the ground forces have to go on the planet with the space dock. There we go. So that's my build. Take back the planets. So now, usually the person who played the strategy card will check if everyone has finished the secondary before he will actually pass his turn. So we have done the secondary, so you can now pass the turn. Just to prevent everyone, the next person, from going too fast.
White, were you planning on taking these planets here soon?
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna see about moving in there, but that's fine. Then I will just move this.
Oh, you're going into an anomaly.
Oh, I see you like going close to my borders then, huh?
Maybe. But hey, I just want to be friends and trade, bro.
Actually, I don't need to be next to you to trade. Says here, guild chips add the power to negotiate transactions with players who are not your neighbor.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah.
I am master of the trade.
Yeah, you have special trading ability.
I do, huh?
Okay, since I moved to a system that doesn't have a planet, I believe my guy can just get a command token back.
Yeah, so that's your agent, and that's actually a great ability. Yeah, you use the card, you exhaust it by flipping it.
And then I can explore this tile?
Let me just read it real quick. Gain a command token. Yeah, so you just gain it from your bag. That's very nice. So you may notice that these leader cards, they are talking about a player. So that doesn't necessarily mean yourself. You can use your agent on other players as well. So they did that on purpose, so it allows for a whole host of additional deal making and negotiation. All right. So now you
How
are
do I explore the system?
also right click. Just don't move the frontier token and right click.
Oh, okay.
And those are usually very good, those frontier explorations. Yeah, this is a very nice one. I like it a lot. Enigmatic device. So that card you keep with you, and you can use it anytime you want as an action. Yep, that's very nice one. Yeah, those exploration tokens, they are very nice, and yeah, I usually try to get them fast before others take them. But this case, yeah, you have the race that is very good with them. All right, so my turn again. So let's do more exploration. Activate Lerda 4. Sending over 2 destroyers. Actually, they're each bringing a mech.
Oh, your destroyers have capacity. Okay.
Yeah, so my whole race is about destroyers. And actually, those mechs can be transported without capacity. So that's also a special ability of the mech. So I may just want to bring the 2 infantry as well. So you can do amazing transport there. All right. So I will now explore the planets. So you see some of the explorations, they are good when you have mechs. So that's why I built mechs this first round. So I will choose, or I don't have to remove an infantry, I just gain a trade grid. So let me take trade good. So the commodity and the trade good tokens, you can flip those to go from one to the other. Now exploring Lerda 4. Ooh, an attachment. Those are nice as well. I just got it on the wrong planet. But never mind. You can't choose that. So these attachment cards, you don't put those back into the graveyard because you keep them. They don't go back into the pile. They are now attached to the planets. And you will see a little token here on the planet indicating the attachment.
So what's the difference between mechs and infantry?
You can see the stats of the mech on the mech card on the bottom of your leaderboard.
Okay, so can I use that, or it's not unlocked yet?
Yes, that's just one of the units you can build, just like all your other units. So here are the stats of the standard units, And this is just another one, but it's a card because it's different for every faction. But it's just like these cards. It just states what it costs you and what it does.
Okay, so mechs are like infantries where they do like ground battle. Is that it? They're just stronger.
Exactly. So both uh, infantry and mechs are considered ground forces. So the general term is ground forces for units on the ground, both
And
infantry and mech.
fighters though and infantry they cost one, but I can build up to two, right? If I have like, as long as it doesn't
Yeah,
go over my build limit.
yeah. You pay one cost for 2 units.
Okay.
But you can see the mech. It's more expensive, but it's also more strong, and it also has sustained damage,
Okay.
and it has a special ability.
So, and one last question before we continue. This active button, what is it for?
That's to show that you have not passed yet.
Okay.
When you pass, then the game will actually know that you have passed, and it will skip your turn.
Okay.
And this is just the AFK button. It's very useful as well.
Okay.
Yeah, there is so much to this mod that makes the play more easy, basically. So I have finished my turn, so I will pass the turn.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, you are going there. That's pretty bold. I just warn you that might be causing some problems between us, because this is what they call equidistant system, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right, just so you know.
Hey, it's all right. No, we're friends, right?
Not anymore.
Oh, come on.
I mean, we can make a deal.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can give me
we can
something,
make.
and then I will not contest you there. That's totally possible.
Oh, do I want to ready? Do I want so basically by removing an infantry will be like I lose that infantry, right?
Yeah, correct.
I'll do that. So, what do I do with the infantry? Do I just where do I put it?
Throw it in the graveyard. It will go back to your stack.
And this expedition I can do that too, right?
Yeah, correct. Ooh, another attachment. And it's actually on the right planet for you.
So
That's
where do
great.
I? Oh, okay, it's right there. Okay. So where do I put
Oh
this?
no. Oh, the card, you just take that to your planet board, because there's actually some objectives that also talk about having attachments. So it's important to keep it. All right, so because you just removed the infantry from Ria, just right click and place an owner token on the planet. There you go. Yep, perfect. All right. I think you can pass the turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
So. Just exploring again.
Exploring is great. Oh, you're doing Frontier. What are you getting? Merchant Station. Oh, nice.
Replenish your commodities. What does that mean?
Good question. So it will fill up your commodities to the maximum value. So in his case, it's 4.
Okay.
All right. So let's see.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And that will be my last tactic to move my destroyer.
So I have some options. Normally I would go here, but with these hyperlanes I could also go here, and we would still not be neighbors. That's a shame. Otherwise, I would be interested in doing some trade.
With my last token, I could meet you and end up being neighbors with you either this turn or next turn.
Yeah. I think you mean round, and I'm always a very stickler.
Oh, yes.
With turn and round. But yeah, you are not the only one to mix them up. But I think it's clear, good to get it straight from the start. So yeah, I could go here. If we can trade this round, then I would be interested in doing that. So for instance, you now have commodities, so you would be interested in trading them before you actually activate trade, because otherwise you can't replenish because it's already full.
Right.
So if I go here and you go here, then I could wash those 4 commodities for you, which means I turn them into trade goods for you. If you let me do a free trade with you, just 3 for 3. So it's kind of, I give you something, you give me something.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is there somewhere where it says the turn order, like what we can do? Because this seems different from very different from third.
The turn order?
I mean, like for usually when you want to trade with other people, you can only do so when somebody activates a trade card. But it seems that's not the case now.
Yes, correct. Let me just get, I mean, this is not on the reference, but this is a very useful reference to always, there you go. So there you do have some summary of different phases and of your action, all the steps of the tactical action, for instance. You can do transactions at any point during your turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you are the active player or if you trade with the active player. But anyway, so we have made what they call a non-binding deal. We have agreed about what we want to do. So that means I'm now going to activate this system and then go here. And a non-binding deal can be broken. And a non-binding or a binding deal cannot be broken. And a binding deal is a deal that you can actually execute immediately.
And what is that? What are binding deals?
Like if we were already neighbors right now, we could actually do that trade that we talked about, and then it would be binding because we agree we do it and we are able to do it by the way, and then you can't renege on it. But this is a delayed deal, so it's non-binding. Oh, that's interesting. So I have a trade good, and I will gladly give that up for an action card. So trade goods, you can actually also use delete, copy, paste, or delete, because they are infinite in the game. Oh, I accidentally had that tile selected when I pressed delete. All right, my bad. Okay, so maybe not delete, just put them in the back. So the action cards, you draw them into your hand with the number, so they remain secret. All right, that's my turn.
Oh, you flip the pass token so it thinks you're done playing.
Yeah.
Here, let me pass it back so it'll go back to you.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I will pass the turn. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, oh, you mean like if that is on past? Oh,
it assumes you're done.
Ah, okay. Okay. I see.
Yeah, it will skip you. Yeah, so white, you have a lot more to learn than blue.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't stop asking questions because you have to do the whole TI4 and the expansion.
Yeah, it's it's all right. I'll learn. I'm a fast learner, I guess.
I have to say that TI4, the rules are much more consistent and streamlined than TI3. They really put effort into using the correct terminology very consistently everywhere. So if you read carefully, you can get a long way.
That's a good card.
You have, Lazak Survivors, that's great. Yeah. Especially on Meharzol, it's amazing. You have a 5 influence planet. That's kind of crazy. That might even paint a target on your back, some people might say.
Right.
Hey. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, but that's a really good explanation.
So that means I can do trades right now, right?
Yeah, it does.
Would you like to just do like a straight 2 for 2 since I have 4 commodities that need flipped?
Sure.
So the limitation is during your turn you can do 1 transaction with each other player. Yeah, so when you send the commodities over to the other guy's empire, they arrive as trade goods.
And
So
you
you
just
can flip
flip them
them.
over.
Ah, they flip.
Now you have trade goods, and those you can spend for either resources or influence, or you can spend them as trade goods for the objective. It's good all the way, and you can keep them until next round. Trade goods are very useful. You can use them for deals, to bribe players.
So can I trade goods like commodities?
You don't have to, because you want to turn your commodities into trade goods.
But I
And
can also
trade goods.
I can do bribes. Right?
You can trade goods with other players as well. So you can give people trade goods as part of the transaction.
Ah.
Yeah.
I can,
So you can.
okay. All right.
Totally.
I think that's it then.
Okay, brought my destroyer up there, so purple and I are neighbors. Would you want to wash my last 2 commodities for me? And then
Yeah,
also
for
do
sure.
Dark Pact?
Yeah. So let's just explain the wash first. So what it means to wash, it means he will send me his 2. Oh, I'm not sure if you can send and send back. I think I can maybe only wash you if I have trade goods.
So we'll have to wait till
No.
your turn to send them back to me.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like one simultaneous swap. So you can send me stuff, I can send you stuff. And
Okay.
that's it. So I will send them back on my next turn.
Okay, that works for me, and then when you send them back, I'll give you my Dark Pact.
So this is a promissory note, which also was in 3rd edition, but these are different. And this is a faction promissory note. And what it does... okay, so essentially we do a maximum trade to each gain. So that's great. Yeah, so I'll take that, put it up in the play area. So when we do 3 versus 3 later, or we have to do a 3 versus 4, and then I have to send you a 1 trade good back, something like that.
Yeah, so if we do like a 3 for 3, then we'd both end up with 4.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right, that's it, just simple as that. Yeah, so you do have to read some things carefully, but when you do, you can almost always figure it out. But the wording is very precise on everything. So, okay, that is your... So, yeah, I think that's your turn, right? So I don't have any more tactical actions to take, so I'm gonna go to my strategy cards. And haven't really decided what to do, but I guess construction is easiest to decide.
So can I build a space dock in a planet that I move to this turn?
Yes, you can. That's actually preferable.
Okay, because it said to put your strategy token on the board, so I didn't know if that would interfere with one that's already there or not.
Yeah, so that's totally right. So the exception is you place it, unless there's already a token there, because they don't run two tokens in the same system. And if there's already a token there, you just put it in your bag. So this might be, so this is different from 3rd edition as well. I will first place my stuff and I will then explain construction, because that's quite a different concept than it used to be. So it's practical to lock down space docks and PDSs, because they can't be moved, they can't be transported. So that's also different from 3rd edition.
Oh, PDSs can't be moved. Okay.
They can't be moved. So there's a new concept, it's called construction. So this whole strategy card, construction,
I'm not gonna be able to do that this
you
time.
can construct structures. So in this edition, production is only reserved for ships and ground forces, and construction is reserved for space docks and PDSs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They have split that
okay, that's
into
nice to
two.
know.
Yes. So you can never make a space dock from a space dock in a build action. It's always a construction action.
What is the name of this expansion?
The expansion is Prophecy of Kings, but this is a part of the 4th edition base game.
Yeah, it's just I'm gonna read the 4th edition rulebook, and I'll read the rulebook for the expansion as well.
Yep, Prophecy of Kings. It's really amazing, and you have some of the things from the 3rd edition expansions, like the mechs and the flagships, like all the good stuff they put in there, basically.
So we can go ahead and use a secondary ability, right?
Yeah, you can go ahead right now if you want. So first do your strategy token, because you can always forget it otherwise. Yeah, and with this card, it's unique. Let me just take out a little help. Where is it? Where is it? Reference items should be there. Yeah. Okay, so here is a very useful summary of all the primary and secondary abilities of the strategy cards. You can use Alt on that. And you see that for the secondary ability, it's always spend, spend, spend. And then with construction, it's place one token. So that's the only card with secondary, you have to place the token on the board that you spend. Do you see it?
Yes. So does that mean that I can't because I already have a token there, or?
No, that's fine. As long as it's activated. If it's already activated, then you just put it in your reinforcement bag. But the thing is about this rule, they don't want you to build from the space dock in the same round that you build it.
Yeah, because then you can activate it and build in it itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless you use warfare or something like that, but that's the reason behind it.
Yeah. All right.
They want the space dock to be locked. So that's different from the primary ability of this card, which does not lock it down. All right, so that's construction. Did you follow it, Blue?
No, I was gonna save my last token.
All right.
Did you
So,
want to pass me back those two trade goods?
oh, sorry. Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, good reminder. There you go.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
so
much.
we're really doing a crash course TI4 here with the trading and construction. But you're doing well.
Give me a sec. I'm just gonna build, I guess.
So yeah, use your build tool so then we can just all check your build before you finish it.
For the resources, if I want to, I just put all the cards there for resources, right?
Yeah, exactly. And seeing that you also have Sarwin tools, it will tell you here that the build cost minus Sarwin tools, just to remind you. So you have 5 resources here, and you can build for 6.
I'm gonna want to do that then. Spend 5 trade goods. So I can't really spend those on the tactics tokens if I'm wanting.
Oh, destroyers only cost 1.
Yeah, they are the weakest ship. They only hit on 9.
Yeah, but looking at the board, I'd rather build a destroyer than one than one uh, fighter.
Yep, makes sense.
So that should be good, right?
Okay, sorry, I was elsewhere. Let me check your build. So production capacity check within limits. Cost, build cost. Oh, actually, this costs you only 5, but you have Sarwin tools as well.
Only 5. Carries 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, okay, I can go 6. So instead of so instead of a destroyer, I could go cruiser.
Yep, that's what I would do. And then the last step is to check fleet supply. So this will put you at 2 ships, and you have 3 fleets. So that's fine. So go ahead and press the arrow, and then right click and warp to home. Right click on this area here. There you go. And yeah, you just have to put the infantry on the planet with the space. There you go. The successful production.
Okay, I think that's it then.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop trade.
So I see there's a lot of cards here, trade convoys and stuff like that.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, those are your promissory notes. You can draw them all into your hand. Easier to read them if you want. Just press 6. There you go.
And these are trade with you guys?
Yes, exactly. Those cards you can trade, you can give to other people.
Where did it put those?
Yeah, they have really smooth the whole negotiation of the game and given more options. So you will see some of these cards. They can make, for instance, a non-aggression pact. They can make that kind of binding by actually giving a promissory note called ceasefire. It will give you a little bit more certainty that the other guy can't betray you. If he does, you can use that card on him.
Okay.
The same for trade agreements. Like someone can tell you, like, "Oh, I'm going to give you my trade goods next round," but if he gives you the card, then you are in control. Renege that deal. And there are faction promissory notes as well, which kind of give the other player some of the special ability of your faction that you have as well. So those ones you would probably maybe put them on the table for other players to read, so you can see, oh, this, I have this on offer. I have this to sell for you if you want.
Okay, both of you can go ahead and replenish your commodities if you'd like.
Right?
I will, because it's free for me.
It is.
Right? Yeah, you do not have to
Great.
spend token to resolve the second ability. Yeah.
All right, then, Purple, would you like to do a 3 for 3 so we both end up with 4 there?
Yes. However, you should really do this trade card in the correct order, not to forget any steps. So just do the primary first. Did you take the 3 trade goods?
Yep.
It looks like you did. And then, okay, you do the replenishing. You already did. Okay, so never mind. You actually did it all. Good. You do know there are three commodity tokens as well, and I will teach you a trick. If you select a 3 singles or 1 3 and press R, you can exchange.
Nice.
And
Wait,
you can do.
Can you show me that again?
Yeah, look here. He has a stack of trade goods. I have selected 3 of them, and I press R. Oh, let me select 3 of them. Okay, sorry, I'm messing it up. Okay, I will do it here. There's a token with 3 commodities. Hover over it and press R. You can try it, White. Yep, there you go. And it goes both ways. Very useful.
Nice.
All right, so we are doing this deal. So if we are sending each other 3 commodities, we don't actually have to send them over manually, but we can just flip them both and transfer from commodities into trade goods. Make sense?
Yep.
All right. And then now actually we are using his promissory note. and we each gain 1 trade good from doing this trade. Pretty cool. So we can both go ahead, press 1.
I'm rich. Can you trade with each player once, or is it only 1 transaction per turn?
You can trade with each player once.
Then White, would you like to do a 2 for 2? Or wait a second. No, I only have 1 left. Would you like to do 1 for 1?
So actually, you can do more than that if you want to, if you kind of want to help him. You can just send him trade goods if you want.
Sure. Hey, how about I just send you 4 trade goods and I get like one of your promissory notes. What's a juicy one? If that's okay with you.
I don't know. This is new to me.
So I was actually talking about this commodity trade. So you can do the commodity trade where he sends you 6 commodities, you send him 1, and you can add some trade goods, so that you can make a deal where it's kind of you will send him 4 or 5, and he will send you 6.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Because he needs his commodities washed, all 6. You need only 1 washed. So that gives you a little bit of advantage, so you can sweeten the deal a little bit. But if you're asking too much, he can also go to me and offer me a trade, you know?
Right.
So maybe in this case, like 5 for 6 would be very reasonable, I think. Are you following that, White?
Yeah.
You want your commodities to be turned into trade goods, because then you can spend them.
All right. So my 6 for how much?
What you could do, for instance, is ask for his one commodity and plus 4 trade goods. So,
or I can ask.
Then he will.
I can look at his cards though, right, and ask for a card.
For sure. Yeah, you can do anything. You can do any kind of deal imaginable. I'm just saying, like, what the standard price would be. It usually can be, in this case, could be 1 trade good for a very important wash. For a minor, a small wash, it's amongst neighbors. It's often free because it will be an agreement like to wash each other whenever needed. But it's usually like just 1 or 2, you know.
So I don't know how aggressive you're wanting to be. I could just do like a straight 6 for 6 if you would like to trade ceasefires.
Interesting.
All right. So here's the thing, though. I'll do a 2 to 6. No, I'll do a 1 to 6. But I want your trade agreement card.
Oof.
Oh, interesting.
So you would get 1 now and then 4 later.
Yep.
Okay,
exactly.
wait. But you want to do a 6 for 6 with ceasefire?
Yeah, we would both end up with each other's ceasefires.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
So that is a very generous deal from Blue, I think. But yeah, that you can make it. You will see that the more experienced players, they really like to hold on to their ceasefires, because there are many objectives that are about planet control. We have one out right now, and it does really limit your options if you give away your ceasefire. You understand that.
Right.
But we're learning.
Yeah. Yep, no problem.
Accidentally.
I mean, it has benefits too. It means you don't have to worry too much about one neighbor. However, the professional players will really use that if they plan to attack a neighbor, they will often give them their ceasefire to lull them into a false sense of security and not building defenses.
I don't know
And
why you're
then-
telling him all of my secrets.
No, it's not directed at either one of you, but just so you know what you will face when you enter the Shark Tank out there.
Yeah. It's all good.
Because what they will do is they will then, at some point, late game, they will like activate your home system or activate something that they don't actually want to take, but that you don't want to lose. And then your reaction instinctively will be, oh, use my ceasefire. And then they effectively got rid of of their own ceasefire in your hands, and then they are free to take whatever they really want to take.
Oh, so you can choose whether or not to activate the ceasefire.
Exactly. So this is a higher level strategy, but yeah, it could come in handy. All right, so back to me. Yeah, I have to do technology. And I have to think about what to take, but it's another option to teach because we have a new tech tree in 4th edition. I can send you a link on Discord for a document that I like to use. I'm not sure who made it. But it's very useful. So why? Do you know anything about the new tech tree?
Nope.
All right, go ahead and open that link and I'll talk you through it. So the tech tree is really simplified. It's not the random tree anymore. It's just a matrix with rows and columns.
Okay, I have it.
And you just, so go to the tab generic text.
Okay.
Okay, you will see the matrix here. It has rows and columns.
Yep.
So for each color, you go from top to bottom, basically. Because when you look at the requirements, it's not a specific tag, but it's just a certain number of a certain color of text. So neural motivator and psychoarchaeology have no requirements. Then TTsim animators require you to have one green tag. So if you have either neural or psycho, you are then allowed to build or to research TTsim. And if you go further down, you will need more green text.
That which one requires a green one?
Do you have the tab generic text open on the bottom? The tab.
Yeah, I see neural motivator, psychoarchaeology.
Yes, and then the next one, TTsim. It says requirements 1 green.
Okay. So I can go. So I could go with either. Like I can research neural motivator or psycho, right?
Exactly. Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. I get it.
And it's the same for the other colors. So you basically go from top to bottom.
I don't know if that was smart, but that's what I'm doing.
And then where they have split technologies into generic text and unit upgrades. So if you go to the next tab, unit upgrades, you will see that they have mixed prerequisites.
Okay, so this is new. What tech upgrade? So basically, what it is they're stronger.
These units, yes, they are unit upgrades, better versions of the same unit. That's the same as in the 3rd edition, but the requirements are different. So Warsun is you require to have any 1 yellow tag and any 3 red tags to be allowed to research Warsun.
Okay, so let's
And
say
I
that I
would
wanted carrier twos. I would need 2 blue techs.
exactly.
And then what I could do is when researching, instead of a tech, I could just upgrade my units, right?
1 second. I'm in Discord responding to someone. I didn't see his. Okay. So when
Like
you have researched the Cruiser 2 technology, it automatically upgrades all your cruisers, whether they are already built or not. You don't have to do like a separate upgrade action.
oh no, what I mean is like to research. Like let's say I wanted cruiser two, but
Yep.
I would get that by doing a research instead of like getting a generic tech. I can select to upgrade my unit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, totally right. So
Okay.
researching a tech is either researching a generic tech or a unit upgrade tech. Or a faction tech. You also have faction technologies right here.
Okay, so and the faction text that is also different. Okay, I see. Yeah.
So if you look at the tech card, the bottom left, it shows you the prerequisites for this tech. It's 2 green. And the bottom right, it shows you what it is. It is 1 green. Make sense? If you look at the production biomes.
Oh. Okay, so these are the texts for my race, right?
Yeah, exactly. Your faction. Faction text.
Hello, L7. How are you doing? This other guy's more new than I am, so I'm just kind of keeping quiet and letting him
Alright,
ask
so
questions.
let me pick my tech. I think I'm going for a unit upgrade technology. So to take the tech that you want from the deck, you can use right-click search. So any deck you can search, and then you can actually also use the search text bar, and you can drag the card out of the search box onto the table. So I'm gonna take PDS2 unit upgrade. I have a red and a green tech as prerequisites, so I'm allowed to build it, to research it. And yeah, put it on your tech board, and you can also make a copy to put on your unit board. So yeah, you can never mistake. So this is very nice upgrade from 3rd edition. So you place the upgraded card on your player sheet, and it will give you the upgraded stats of that unit. You see? So that's a really nice mechanic.
I see you don't want me to move to go next to your places, right?
Yeah, you took them without talking, so that's kind of hostile. So yeah, preparing for war.
We're doing space exploration. I met you. Like, oh hey, what's up? I didn't know you're there.
You even placed a space dog right on the border, which is very aggressive move.
Well, it's to make sure that you don't come here, so I can build a fleet to protect it.
Yeah,
it's a friendliness circle.
It's a friendliness circle. Yes.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Aggressive friendship.
Well, I have a friendliness cannon. It's shoots fireworks.
See, it can reach its hugs to be
kind of low.
Yeah, shoots hard. All right. So, do you guys want to follow tech secondary first of all? Can you actually afford it? Yes, you can. You both have traded. So you
I kind of already did that. Sorry.
So
Great.
I have a question. I know in 3rd edition, when you control planets of a certain type, it reduced the cost to research that technology. Is that the same in 4th edition?
No. We still do have technology specialties on planets. For instance, right here, you have a green tech specialty on Rigel 3. What that does, it doesn't reduce the cost, but it can skip one green prerequisite.
Ah.
You actually have a red one here as well. Here. So they are pretty special. They allow you to make jumps in the tech tree. It can be very beneficial. However, you do need to exhaust the planet to use the tech specialty. So in your case, you can't use them because you have already exhausted those 2 planets.
Oh, so basically, I would have to activate that plan. Oh, okay, no, I would have to flip it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
There's
So it is
also a
very
tech that lets
powerful.
you not skip them in order to use their tech, I believe.
Yep, and that's the... Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if that's expansion or not, but there is. That's one of the generic techs.
Yeah, L7 is ridiculous. That's why I'm getting on Tabletop Simulator. That way I don't have to spend $300.
So Blue, you got Sling Relay, which is a great tech, yeah.
And it's easier to play with
I
people.
just had it last for the first time as a Nomad, and I really love it.
I've never used it yet, so this is the first game I'm going to use it in.
It gives you so much flexibility and stalling, and yeah. So, why? Do you want to research a tech? Or do you want
No, I do want to research something. It's just I'm just really quickly reading in them.
Alright, so first go ahead and pay for it then. And then we can choose the tech. Yeah, just so you can't forget it. Perfect, yeah. And yeah, I'll take time to read on the text.
Because I don't think I can upgrade anything right now. I don't think I have. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine.
No, but next round you might want to use some of those tech specialties to upgrade something.
Yeah, we're still on the first round, L7, and I've been streaming for
I think you can
an hour
say
and a half.
that basically the blue path is the strongest. You kind of want to go like a certain color or 2 colors that go well together. Like you want to go green or blue or red/yellow, Warsome, stuff like that.
Yeah, I went.
I think generally the best tech in the game is Gravity Drive. If you would have to pick one, almost always everyone takes that.
Okay. So where do I find the card again? Oh, technology card.
Yeah, you can right click and search and type in GR search box.
This guy's doing a pretty good teaching.
Yeah, the blue route is the most powerful one because it just has good blue text and good unit upgrades that you can make with them. But yeah, sometimes you have factions that are really good with other colors.
Yeah, this is we're playing a 3-player
you
game.
Have your faction text which are
Purple
green
is the
and
instructor.
yellow. So
white is more new than I am.
As well.
The Emirates of Heckin, whatever.
The Heckin Emirates.
Can I build that already? Is that unlocked?
The flagship, yep. The Wrath of Kanara is just the flagships are unlocked at the start of the game.
Oh, we all have one. Okay, that's cool.
If I can do a really quick tech tree tip example. So you have a faction tech that needs 2 green. you also have a green skip. And if you go to the tech tree, you can see that there are 2 green techs, which are really good, which is neural motivator.
Oh, that guy's
and
just
then
listening in.
hypermetabolism. And if you have a skip, you can actually go neural and then skip into hypermetabolism, which is really strong. An extra command token.
The 4th guy's at work. He's
Yeah.
just listening.
And then you also have what you need for the racial tech. So I think that's the preferred tech path for Hakam in general.
That's okay. Okay, well, I picked Gravity Drive for now. I'm not gonna switch now, but next time, that sounds great.
Yeah, it is great. All right, so tech is done. I'll end my turn.
Well, all I can do now is use my leadership. So gain 3 command tokens, and then spend any amount of influence to gain 1 command token for every 3 influence spent.
Do I want to do that? So it's every 3 we spend, we get 1 command token?
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is the only strategy card where you don't have to pay a strategy token to follow the secondary.
2, 3, 4, 5, which I need for that.
Which kind of makes sense.
So I could spend 3 and get that command token. Alternatively, could sling relay to build. I think I'm not going to do that. Pass.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm done too. I have bought 1 token.
I could only afford 1 more. Oh no, I only got 4 tokens.
Blue, did you finish leadership secondary?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
All right.
Okay.
You can spend trade boost, right? If you want.
Yeah,
Okay. You
would
wanna
have
be
messed up
greedy
what
and-
I was planning on doing.
Alright, so that means I'm done my turn.
Okay, I'm going to play politics. Purple, would you want to buy the speaker token, or?
For sure, but you usually want to sell it to your right so that you get second pick.
I have to give it to someone else.
Oh, yeah. I will buy it.
I'd be happy selling it to you for 2.
For 2.
If you're on my right, I'd sell it to you for 1, but I'm going to be last pick.
Yeah, that's correct. Kind of saving for the objective. Oh no, I'm not gonna buy.
Okay.
But I appreciate the offer. I'm generally always interested in any kind of trading.
So I can use my token to get 2 action cards, right?
Yep, you can.
Where's the deck again? Oh,
It's
there.
the orange deck, yeah.
And that's an action.
Okay,
and then I
so
do the agenda one.
You can just draw them into your hand, same as you draw action cards.
I'm probably not going to be building mechs next.
These are hidden, right?
Yeah. We can't see them.
I think that's what I do. Yeah. All right. I think that's everything I can do.
You have to let us know where you put the cards.
Oh, both on the
Both.
bottom.
All right. Yeah. So for me now comes the time. I think 2+. Not much to do. So I will just flip. Oh, wait a minute. There's one thing I haven't checked. There is alliances promissory notes as well. Let me just check. So the alliance promissory note, if you exchange that, it allows the other player to use your commander. The commanders are still unlocked, but you know they will become unlocked at some point. So Blue, if you would be interested in exchanging alliances, I would be interested in that.
Let me see what they both do.
Are you scared of me or Sean? No, I'm just kidding. I'd do an alliance.
So if we did an alliance, so let me check your commander. Okay, it's not as good. Let me go ahead and offer it to Blue first. If he declines, I'll change with you. So I think my commander might be unlocked first, because I only need to have 6 units with one of those abilities. So it can be destroyers or PDSs or dreadnoughts. So that usually goes quite fast. You don't have to decide right now, Blue. We can leave it to later if you want.
Yeah, if you two start fighting, I think my commander is going to be worth quite a bit.
Yeah, I am interested in it. I think my commander is worth a lot as well. So, but we can shelf that.
Yeah.
I could go with white instead. Can make peace. White. Would you be interested in that?
In what?
Exchanging alliances.
Sure.
The thing is that I would want you to unlock it, so to work at having 10 trades at some point. That,
yeah. I just noticed that. I was like, oh, and I was at 8. I should have maybe just like waited a bit until using that.
Yeah, exactly. So if you save up, then yeah, we can go and exchange. Let's see how that works out. There you go. So the thing with alliances is, so you lose them if you attack the player. So it's kind of a small ceasefire thing. So by doing this, I'm not sure if it's actually good because it does deter me from attacking you here. So I'm kind of changing now my ways and see if it works out or not. So after this transaction, I'm just gonna pass my turn.
So wait. So the alliance is what? When this goes in your play, you can use a purple player's commander ability if it is unlocked.
Yes. So actually, right now it doesn't mean anything yet because neither of our commanders are unlocked.
Oh, commander itself. Oh, okay.
It's the second leader, the commander.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, so we could choose to go at it anyway. This could be a diversion, or for my part, or from your part. We'll see how it works out. It's interesting. It makes it interesting. I don't know where it's going, so we'll see.
So I'm going to.
I want these switched.
Yeah.
I mean, I do still have some resentment about this system, but so it's still there, but it could be resolved. Let's say it that way.
I use my agent ability. I got 2 commodities.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. To not forget your agent. Yeah.
You gave yourself 6 instead of 2.
Oh, I pressed 2. Oh, is it if I press 1 it gives 3 or?
Oh, they're 2 different bags, I think?
Yeah, correct. There are 2 different bags. It's 1 tokens and 3 tokens.
Ah, both of them bad. There you go. Alright, pass turn.
Okay, I will sling relay.
Interesting.
Oh.
That's why you were saving your trade group.
Yeah.
So I assume this is not a commodity trade group, right?
Oh, yeah, I accidentally threw it and it flipped.
Yeah. All right. So there are some technologies that you have to exhaust when you use it. So like this one. You can use it only once around. Unless you have another technology that lets you unexhaust technology.
I'm done.
Yep, I'm done as well. So blue, you can pass your turn.
Yep, I
So
passed.
white.
I think it's done, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's
Wait.
the end of the.
What do I do? Because it keeps coming back to me. Ah, okay. Oh, that okay. I get it. So
He's got it. He's
is,
getting it.
This is when you're completely done. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, the path. Okay, I get what this token is for there.
Great. Now we go into the status phase. So you can check your reference sheet and it actually spells out the steps. And step 1 is score objectives. So we can do this simultaneously in the beginning of the game. Is there anyone who wants to claim an objective? For me,
yeah.
step
I do. So now, what planet traits? I should have asked, but
it's kind of crucial. Yeah, sorry, I didn't explain yet.
so planet traits. Is it the other little icons on them?
Yes, correctly. So it's green, blue, or red.
Yeah. So basically, I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 reds. So that I can I could get the other, right?
Yeah, you actually can. So you actually made a very good move there. I have to agree with that. Yep.
So do I put a marker on that, or?
Yeah, you can right click and claim.
I don't see claim.
On right, oh, score, sorry, my bad. For objective. Yep. And move your marker. Well, that's actually very good. Round 1. Yeah, I'm impressed. Now the next step is to reveal the new objective, which is engineer a marvel. Ooh, interesting. Have a flagship or a warship. Cool.
I see.
I think that's a good one for Hakan generally because they are rich. But yeah, so for the flagship, it should be doable. Then all the next steps we have automated as well. So I will go ahead and click the data space automation button. So
Where's
this will
that?
actually do. This will do draw action cards, remove tokens, and then 5 you have to do by yourself, and 6 and 7 and 8 are. Oh no, it stops here, so it stops at 5. So now it lets you. Oh wait, it didn't do it yet. Oh, sorry, it did. Oh, my mistake. Now I did it twice.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, those last 2 action cards, you have to throw them back. The ones on the right. I thought my action hadn't gone through because I didn't see the tokens, but it had. So sorry. So my button, it only did draw action cards and remove tokens. Oh, not even. It only did action cards. And right now it gives us all a chance to discard if we have to, if we went over our hand limit. And that's why it's separated into 2 buttons.
So we should all
now-
have 3 action cards right now, correct?
Yes, correct.
Is that the max amount that you can have?
No, the hand limit is 7.
Okay, because I had 3 before we ended the round.
Yes, so you need 1 more. I can give you 1. Alright. Now it's all correct again. We all have 3. Now I will do the rest of this data space automation. And this will be doing the command tokens
You only gain 2.
and the cards. And now you have to take those tokens yourself and place them, allocate them.
Which button did you press to return everything?
Yes, the buttons that I used are right here. Like the host will man these buttons for the strategy phase and status phase automation.
And that returns all of the tokens on the board too?
Yep. It's kind of cleanup.
Nice, okay.
Pretty nice. And you are also allowed to redistribute your tokens at this point if you want.
But we get two that we can do stuff with, right?
I think I'm
You
going
get
to
2 new
do
ones,
that.
but you are allowed to shuffle what you already have as well.
Oh no, that only moved there. How did I think I was going to get there? I don't remember.
All right. right, if everyone is done with status phase, then we go into the new strategy phase.
And since I'm speaker, I get first pick.
Correct. So now we have what they call a timing window, which is start of strategy phase, which is a timing window for one particular action card called Summit. So just mentioning it in case anyone wants to play that card. But if no one, then go ahead and pick your card.
Okay.
Leadership, interesting. I was thinking about that, but yeah, you need it even worse than I do.
Yeah, a little rough, a little rough.
But then, what do I want? Is a good question. Good question.
These are...
Go with tech again.
Probably going to want to use it on that one.
Sure.
Land the mech on the red planet here.
I might. I always like it. Just gives me options. Let's go tech. Sorry. Sorry.
What do I want? Construction, maybe?
So construction, that means that I get two things, right? I can pick one planet, put a PDS and a space dock, and then another planet, I put a PDS?
Not exactly. If you read very carefully.
Oh, so it's one or the other?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
PDS or space dock, and then also a PDS.
Correct.
I'm kind of wanting diplomacy. Trade. You would.
Of course I would. Yo, I love trade. Come on.
That's fair. I
Yep,
don't think I'm
makes
wanting
sense.
warfare.
So I'm thinking, I have a new idea. Akan, we could do what is actually quite common. We could make a deal to share this system if we really want to be friends, where we both have one planet. I think that could be a good solution for us.
But can you do that? I thought that if you activated somebody else's system, it's like you're attacking it.
That's true, but so if I activate the system, we would have to give back alliance, but we can retrade them if we want. Agree on it.
So, because in my understanding is that we could not share the same place, right?
No. So if we were to make a deal, you would have to move out your ships first, so that then I could safely move in. So I could say I will send only one destroyer with one infantry and take this one after you have spent it even. That's also common courtesy. And then after that, I could even remove the destroyer again. Something like that. And then we would both have one planet. And it would kind of cement our peaceful relationships.
I took my second card.
I'll think about it.
So just a thought to put out there, and yep, it's just an option that occurred to me. Okay, so where do I go?
Also, I think if White moves out all of his units and you move in there, you don't have to give him back the alliance since he didn't have any units there.
That's correct. However, a space dock is also a unit.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
So everything plastic is a unit. Alright, so what do I want? Maybe warfare would be interesting because it just increases flexibility. And I can make up a plan later.
So construction can be on any planet, right? So it can be a planet that is in a already activated system, right?
Yep. Any planet that you control.
The agenda deck. I know I'm asking a lot of like newbie questions here.
That's why we're here. This is the agenda deck, and it has the what used to be the political cards and now are called agenda cards. Agendas.
So when do we look at agenda cards?
Good question. When we go into our first agenda phase. And they have kind of streamlined the game to shorten it a little bit, so there is no agenda phase until someone takes Mechatol Rex.
Oh, really? That's one. Okay.
Yeah, so it's quite nice.
What is that custodian token on the middle there?
So same as third edition, there's still some custodians living there in the ruins of Mechatol City, but this time you don't have to defeat them, you have to bribe them. So you have to pay 6 influence to bribe them and be allowed to land on Mechatol.
Okay.
But that gives you a victory point.
Oh, that's cool.
It's quite a cheap victory point, actually, if you compare it.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Like what? Nah, I'm gonna pick construction. Okay.
So if you plan to go to Mechatol, you should take Imperial. Probably, because it can give you an extra victory point for free.
If you can land there this turn, anyway.
If you can take the planet.
I don't think I can. Wait, can I?
I think first thing I'm gonna do is pop leadership to try to get some more strategy tokens. And then end up taking these two systems and then playing diplomacy. Or no, maybe I'll diplomacy like immediately. No, I can't.
Not sure how I feel about this, but
So if you take a card with a trade good on it, you get the trade good. So blue, you also have a trade good here.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Alright, so that's end of the strategy phase. I will place the new trade goods and set the turn order, and we're ready to start the action phase of round 2.
Alright, I'm going to start out with leadership.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So big decisions immediately. I'm just gonna buy one, I think.
So that's 6 to get 2 extra.
Am I? You put me on the spot so
So I
early.
get... Oop, that's not it. 1, 2,
Maybe I'm gonna
3, and then I spent 6, so I
Round
get 2
two.
more. 4, 1, and 2. What am I planning on
my
doing? 1,
cards
2,
don't tell me
3.
which ones have pluses anymore.
I'm only planning on spending
Sorry, can you
3,
repeat
but
that?
4th just
my
in case.
cards, like the ones that has like the plus whatever to it. It doesn't show it on the card anymore.
Oh, your planet.
Yeah, it had a nice little token on it that showed me.
Yeah.
This was like plus.
Oh, it might have happened when I rewind it, because that's normally something you'd never want to do. So, well, in that case, it's good you kept the card, attachment card, so you have to keep it close to the planet.
So-
oh, there it is. Okay, cool.
Hopefully he doesn't technology right away. So, because if he technologies right away, I can't afford the secondary because I don't have 4 resources.
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna touch it again now. And what about what's the other one? Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, so now we decide. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna use anything.
Okay, I decided to just buy 1 token after all. So I'm gonna spend 3 influence for that. Okay. Okay, is everyone done with leadership?
Yep.
Okay, me too.
God, don't research here, please. Give me 2 turns with no research.
We want to talk about our options, wise?
Yeah, so trade, I can use one of the top 3, right? I can either gain 3 trade goods, replenish my commodities, etc., right?
No, I meant our options as neighbors, like right here.
Oh.
We don't have to yet, but might want to give you an idea where you want to go this round. But, we don't have to. We can see.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about you getting that planet.
Well, I think it's fair, but I can understand why you have formed an attachment to it. But yeah. No, I mean I'm talking like objectively, it will be fair. But I mean you can go for it and try to keep it and see
So I think
if you
I'm gonna
can
come here, and then the next round diplomacy.
see if you can keep it.
Okay.
I mean, an alternative to not giving me the planet would be to pay me off. Like, could be very reasonable and ask for some trade goods or a good trade agreement or something like that.
Alright, this is what I think. I'm gonna use trade. And I'm going to get, because I only pick one of the 3, right?
Or you pick.
Like,
So
You
do
get
the
all 3.
All 3, yeah.
oh, okay, so that's what I mean about like construction, because construction has build 1 PDS or space dock on your planet, and then build 1 PDS on your planet. So you don't get both of them, right?
You do, yeah.
Then I misunderstood that.
Yeah, you just have to read it very carefully, but you get all the bullets.
So can I do trade before or after?
After what?
During my turn, can I do trade at any?
What
any
did he
time?
do?
You can do transactions at any time during your turn. So if it's the start of your turn, you could try to do a transactions to get rid of your
What
commodities,
did he do?
and then you could activate trade. But you have to be careful. You cannot do another transaction with that same player.
No, that's fine. So here, you know what? You know what? This is in goodwill.
Ah, okay. That's 2 trade goods. Only 2? Okay. 2 trade goods. Okay. It does go a long way, I have to say. It's not worth by far as much as the planet is. So I have to think about it a bit more.
It's two. It's the 2 for 1 turn. So you know. So yeah. So
Well, thanks for that, and let's see if we can build on that.
If you want to refresh both of our commodities, I will gladly just gift you one of my trade goods.
okay. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna refresh both of your commodities.
Great.
Here you go. That's for you.
Refreshing. So I would say that generally, as the meta that has developed in most games is what they call an X-1 meta, where a person would kind of pay 1 trade good to be refreshed. It can differ, like for Hakan it might be 2 because he gets 6, but that's the most common price for a refreshment.
Okay.
And
so,
they go ahead.
No. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. But I'll be nice. You know. Like we're really close neighbors, and you want one of my planets. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So in this case, I didn't have to pay for my refresh. So I appreciate it. I acknowledge that.
All right. So then, what I'm gonna do is use master plan.
Master
Oh,
plan.
nice.
What is that? What is that? Let me see. Can I read it?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I've never seen this card before in my life.
Same.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
I can do another turn.
Yep, you can. Shoring up defensive. Okay. Well, that's a good move. It takes away a lot of my options. So yeah, I can respect that.
So I'm going to. I need to think here. Oh, so do I pick the card of the planet first, right?
What?
But here in this zone, right?
Yes, sorry, yeah. So if you are going straight to builds, to production, so yeah, go ahead and here you place your units, what you want to build, and here you place your what you pay. Can be planets or trade goods.
But it should be showing 5 units instead of 4 right now.
Yeah, good point, because you are producing from a different system. Actually, it's because you have the rich world, it's 6.
Oh.
Whoops, I didn't want to press that.
So one more step that we skipped. So when you activated the system,
Okay.
I get an option to activate my PDS. If you see the reference, it's the step 2 after moving ships, space cannon, offense. Because I have the PDS2 upgrade, I can shoot into adjacent systems.
You can, but are you
I
going
can.
to?
Normal price would be 1 trade good enough to shoot. I will offer you that.
For 1 trade? No. Nope. No deal.
Okay, great. So a good opportunity to show combat. A little bit of combat. Below your player mat, you see the roller. So I just increase my PDS to 1, and then I roll for space cannon. There we go. I have no hit. However, I think it didn't take into account my plasma scoring somehow. I'm not sure why. Because I do get another die. I think it should know that.
You get another. Why? So what's going on?
So look at my plasma scoring. When you use a bombardment or space cannon, 1 unit may roll 1 additional die.
Oh, I think you have to activate it on the right here.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Well,
Where did you activate it?
on the roller sheet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I also have to say who I'm shooting at. Because if someone has antimatter deflectors,
Oh, okay.
they get a -1.
But you're shooting blue, right?
I don't know if I agreed to this.
Kind of getting messy. Okay, so let me just do another roll without plasma. So I get 1 more roll.
And you hit on what, a 5?
Yes, I think so. Okay,
Ooh,
that's another miss.
lucky.
So nothing there. 2 misses. Just target practice for friendship. And go ahead and do it.
Friendship, okay. Okay, oh, friendship, sure.
Target practice for friendship. Yeah, just making fireworks.
So question, so like this guy here, okay? Can I use him in any action phase, or is me doing this an action phase?
You can use your agent at any time during the action phase.
Okay. Okay.
Even on other players' turns, I think.
Now, here's the thing, though. This is the maximum of commodities I can have at any time, right?
Yep.
Okay. So he does nothing. Now, how do I... So this should be 6, right? So is there a way to fix that, or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think you just have to manually type it in next to the production thing.
Exactly. Yep. That's correct. I feel a flagship coming on.
I don't get that.
Let me see what it actually does, the account flagship. Oh, pretty cool.
So what am I trying to score this turn? I'm gonna have to try to score the flagship one, I think. Or just not score this turn. I mean, I can get my secret, but...
So minus ST. ST gives me again a 1, right? Yeah, it gives me 1. So technically I could have 11, right?
Sorry, let me take a look at your build. You could afford what?
Like this. So 8. So basically, I have 10 resources, but I have the ST, so it's like I can technically go up. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
7, yeah, 10. So I could go to up to 11.
Yes. That's a big fleet going up.
Jesus.
All right, so that should be good, right?
Okay, let me check. So you have, yeah, 13. 13?
That's a scary system.
Yeah, it is. And you have 6 units, and you have fleet supply of 4. Yep. That's suddenly a very scary system. I think we should remain friends. That's what I think.
Yeah, because now my yeah, okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I think I'm wanting to move in here to get that planet and have him not do technology yet. And also bring the cruiser up with me.
You still want that planet?
I think I'm good.
All right. Sorry, that was a long turn.
You're good.
Let's see.
Oh, then it's his. That's what happened. It went to him, then him. Would you like to go ahead and do a 3 for 3 real quick?
Yeah, of course. Like, I will offer that just every round. So that's a +1 for both of us, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take 1 extra.
And I will also just bribe you 1 if you agree to not do technology this turn or next turn.
Okay, I'll take it.
There you go.
Oh, I see. Is it because of what I think?
Probably not. Why? What do you think?
Never.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping he was, but it's okay.
So I'm interested too. What do you think that he thinks?
I don't know anymore. If he doesn't want you to use technology right away, oh, he probably wants to build it. Okay, never mind.
What does he want to build?
I don't know. Maybe he wants more resources before you use it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to get planets so I don't have to spend my trade goods on it.
Ah, yeah, because you have diplomacy. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, that makes more sense than what I was thinking.
I'm really curious what you were thinking.
Never mind.
All right. But this is good way of thinking. Like, what is the other guy planning? When is he gonna use strategy card? Etc. Anyway, I'm just gonna go happy exploring safely, neutrally, friendly, non-threateningly. Oh wait, I don't have infantry there. Okay, that might be.
Oh, you can move your infantry from those other like these if you want to.
Yeah, let me think. What is that? Might be good, but it leaves the system pretty weak as well.
No.
So I think I would maybe want to do tech first, but I just made a deal not to, so I'm making things hard on myself basically.
But you can break that deal.
I'm not really intending to.
Look at
I almost never break deals.
You can't break it this turn, but you can next, right?
Yeah, correctly. Yeah.
Oh, that's an actual rule. Like if you agree to something, you can't do it.
No, it's because of what is binding part of that deal and what is non-binding. If you think really hard about it, he's correct. So blue. So in the spirit of the more deals, the better. Would you be interested if you took perimeter and I took either Azeroth or Starpoint? You might see the theme here of what I'm looking for.
Vaguely.
I'm looking. Actually, I can explain it. For a red planet.
Yeah.
So this is just for teaching part. If you check the objectives, I still need a fourth red planet to claim the 4 traits objective. And I was looking here at first, but I changed. Now looking at different directions because
Starpoint was kind of my goal, but your destroyers get a movement of 2, right?
Yeah, but I'm fine with Azeroth as well because it doesn't really matter as long as it's a red one.
Right. Well, what I was going to suggest is actually letting you move up here to move through me when I take the star one.
Oh, you can do that. I go from, let's see how I get there with 2 movements. Yeah, if I'm here. Then
yeah, so you wouldn't be able to get this turn. Yeah, you're right.
I'm looking at this round, but I like your thinking.
I don't know if I can do that because I'm pretty desperate for territory right now, and I have this just hanging out over here.
Yes. All right. It's fine. I'm going to look elsewhere, more into this direction, and see if I can make that work. So would we both be happy then, right?
I would be ecstatic, sir.
Oh, ecstatic.
That means that I get to keep perimeter?
Yes, I will not fight you on that at all.
Cool. So just saying that this is equidistant for you both. So I also have to contend with Khan, but yeah, I'm happy with that to keep us friendly at least. But it still doesn't help me with my decision what to do right now. So pretty difficult.
I really don't want to give up either of these.
Not gonna do warfare, so I have to activate something, at least. I think I actually could have easily put infantry there last round if I had
That would have
thought
been
about
smart.
my agents, but not. I didn't. So, oof, I might just want to go and produce here.
Yeah, it's probably
I think
smart.
that makes sense. So yeah, another thing I totally forgot is there was some. No, I didn't forget. I'm just gonna produce. Let's see what I can build.
There's gonna be a lot of fighting here because he's wanting territory. And he's scared of him, and I have like no plastic to defend myself right now.
Oh, destroyers are my thing.
If you want to do like a goodwill trade, I will stay out of the system and let you have Ashroth this turn. Or this round, if you move out next round and let me get the other two, and I'll just let you keep Ashroth.
Yes, I'm totally fine with that.
So like a couple trade goods or like a promissory note, and I'll send them back to you if you move out.
Yep. That's fine. Let me finish this build first, and we'll arrange that later.
Okay.
You probably want to move out the destroyer, right? So I can
Yep.
put in, and later you take either this round or maybe next round everything at once, or this round already those two, whatever you want.
Yep.
Something like that. So I'm building here.
Gotta try to stay friends. We're being friendly right now.
I have trade goods. Ooh, quite a lot. So actually, I could think about the flagship there.
I can make a proposition for trade.
Do you have enough commodities?
I trade you 6 commodities for 7 trades, and that will flip my commander. So you can have access to that, him too. Bam.
Okay, so you are propositioning me, right? Purple.
Yes.
Well, that's totally fine. You have to be clear about it, because at this moment you can't do deals with blue, and you shouldn't also be talking to him about deals. It's kind of the etiquette, because to give the person who legally make deals also the speaking time to talk about those deals. So yeah, you want to do a deal. Can you repeat it?
So basically, I want to flip this guy, but I need 10 trades, right?
Yeah.
So I am willing to trade these 6 commodities for 7 trade, and I can also split the deal with Abby.
So I am paying one more.
Well, here's the thing though. I want to sweeten the deal.
Sorry, I missed that. Let me try to look at that part. Why do that?
Go up against noob. Well, the noob, I already have a ceasefire against him.
No.
So if one of us activates someone else's system, then we just end our turn immediately. Here it is. No, that's not it. There you go.
I activated some hotkey. Okay.
Now, I
I'm
do
just
have
gonna
the
draw
extra
it real
counters.
quickly into my hand to see it.
Yep.
I have the counters, so I could just throw one on him and get rid of the ceasefires. So then later on, I
that
could.
sounds interesting. Okay, I'll take that deal.
Okay.
So I'm sending you 7 trade goods. You're sending me 6 commodities. So I'm sending you 1 trade good, and you flip your commodities.
Yeah. So So does this guy flip right away? Is that it?
So he can move
I think
2.
so. Yep. Anytime that happens.
I don't think he could 1. Oh, Nebula would
Yeah,
automatically
that
stop
was
him.
good deal, good thinking, and yeah, good creative thinking about deals and negotiations.
I mean, I'm not happy about it, but all right.
What? You just gained everything out of this, right?
Okay, let me see. This will cost me.
So I don't
5.
think either of them
So
have
there's
any
one
way
more
to get to
trade
my
route there.
home system. So I'm going to move out this cruiser as well. So I'll end up with 3 ships in this system, and then these guys just hanging out over here.
So yeah, I should have tried to increase my fleet supply, which I'm now realizing too late because that's kind of my faction thing.
That's right.
But anyway, I think I'll just build these. Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I love the mechs for the Argent Plight.
Yeah, I think mechs are good. However, I don't want to spend those planets. So I'm gonna rethink.
I don't know what he's trying to do.
So
Oh, probably
the reason why
flagship.
I'm rethinking is I'm thinking about diplomacy secondary, actually. So that's why I want to have good planets to swap. So I'm gonna actually spend more for that reason. So I think I will do the flagship.
Nice.
Oh, my dog wants to go outside. I'm just gonna be right back.
So I can go 1, 2. No, I need to move out this guy this turn so that he can get Astroth. That's the plan. The last game I played,
okay, I think
at the end of the game when people won, I only had 2 points. So I need to focus on that more. On getting
have 12
points.
resources. Seems okay. I have 3 fleet supply.
So normally you can't trade action cards. It's just because I'm Hakan, right?
Yep. Correct. It's kind of interesting how the objectives really change the way, you know, you would play a race. Like I would never look for my flagship because my flagships are so good.
Okay, so we're
But
gonna
yeah,
move
you
this.
have to. So every game is really different, even if you do play the same faction.
A fighter and 1 infantry. So we'll do 1.
Another quick question, sorry. For the flagship, the 7, there's 2 little icons next to it. Does that mean it rolls 2 dices?
Yep, exactly.
So it's not that I picked the highest one, it's just I get 2 attacks, and if both hits,
I think that's the thing
get 2
I did.
hits. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Alright, I took that system and I moved out the destroyer.
Right.
So gain that. I will go ahead and lose the infantry to gain 1 trade good, I think.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's not too bad. Because then you can use that one trade good to produce 2 infantries.
Do that, and then
But having a mech is probably better.
maybe. Yeah, just a little bit. A little laggy, but that's fine. And that is my turn, I think. So back to him. These are some long ass
are we
turns.
going counterclockwise, or am I?
It's the strategy cards. The number at the top right chooses the order that we go in.
Ah, okay, so that didn't change. Okay.
Yeah, I was a little thrown off at the start of this next one.
Yeah, just looking at the top right of your screen will always help you with the turn order.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here.
So we're going to use the right side for that. No, we're going to go over here. There you go.
Jeez. I'm hurting this infantry. Oh yeah, that's right. Remove the cards first. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
Oh, nice.
That's really nice. That's a good haul.
And then I think that's all I can do, right? Yeah.
Okay, so now then I'm wanting to diplomacy after purple goes to flip these two.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, let me do warfare.
Warfare. Warfare secondary just lets us build out of our home space dock.
Yeah. Specifically one space dock in your home system.
Okay. Do I want to do that? Probably.
Ah, but we gotta spend a token, right?
Yeah.
I think I want to do that. What am I scoring this turn? Have flagship, 4 planets, have the same trait. So I'm not going to score any public objectives, I don't think. I only have $6. And I also have Sling Relay, so I'm not too worried about it. So no, I'm not going to do that then.
So let's see. White is not following, blue is not following, so pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to diplomacy.
Where did you remove your token
from? Here.
Oh,
Atlas.
oh, jeez. You're saying I got a scary fleet here. Sure.
Yeah. But I mean it that I'm interested in these now. I think it would be best for both of us. We could exchange something else if you want to cement that piece.
Okay, was anyone following diplomacy?
Yeah, I'm following.
No.
And that's all I'm going to do.
My turn, eh?
So, for instance, what we could exchange if you want white is support for the thrones, which is also just like the alliances, a deterrent to attack each other,
Which one?
and
Support
gives
for-
us, yeah, gives us both a victory point. Pretty good.
Oh no, I'd have perfect for that.
Ah, so you just want to really make sure I don't attack. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I think now it's for the best if we stay friends.
I think it can get pretty bloody, huh?
It could get, yeah.
I think I'm gonna get that. Where am I wanting to move?
Yeah, okay.
No, that
Alright.
would only help like over here. So no, that I might as well not even research that. That's pointless.
This one, there is a nice place for these cards near the victory track. We always put them on the bottom of the secret objective track.
Say that again?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and score it.
Oh, that's for support from the front.
Or, but it doesn't matter. Like, right now, I can just move up one, right? I get one victory point?
Yeah. So put my card, my support for the throne card that you got here,
Search.
if you can see.
So I'm wanting a green one.
Yeah. And
I think I'm
then
gonna get that.
right click to claim.
Oops.
Great. That's it.
Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip this dude. And blue, congratulations, you can refresh your commodities.
You're so sweet.
Oh, I know, right? See, I need I know I have an alliance with this guy. I don't trust him still. I don't know.
So you do realize that any player includes yourself, right?
Yeah, or another player's commodities, yeah.
It says any player.
Oh, you may exhaust this card to gain 2 commodities or replenish another player's commodities.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't know. I thought all agents said any player, but yours actually doesn't.
Oh,
Makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Now, sorry for you because you didn't get it.
It's kind of a exception to the rule. I think probably all other agents can be used on yourself as well.
Oh my god, look at all the shards he's got, or fragments. He's got like all of them.
Cool. So, so I'm good to go. Take Azeroth, right? Blue.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, Mech's pretty smart.
Oh, explore Azeroth. Yeah, finally, my first fragment.
Okay, I will sling relay to build.
Why is it called the Dart? This is like the most colorful system out there.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's the planet, but it looks very colorful. Yeah. Well, you might want to read up on the flavor text planet. It's probably very nice as well.
And then before I end, White, if you would like one of my trade goods, if you just go ahead and like 3 for 4, just so I can get my commodities as trade goods. So I'll basically just give you a trade good if you let me go ahead and turn my other 3 commodities into trade goods.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. So what? I just get an extra one? Is that it?
Yep.
Yes, I think so.
And that's my turn.
Why is technology not used yet?
Why?
Why have you not used it yet?
So let's see. I think my next action would be free to use it.
Because I can't just pass, right? I have to do something, right?
Well, if you pass, it's for the rest of the round.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So as soon as I don't do any action and I pass, so I have to use this now, then, right?
Yeah, correct. You always have to use all your own strategy. However, there are ways what they call stalling, if you really want to wait. But I mean, some action cards they state action, so they actually take up that entire action, so they are good for stalling. And some other abilities also say action. But yeah, if you don't have that, then it's gonna be problematic.
Oh.
If you don't use it on me, I will go ahead and give you one of my action cards for like 3 trade goods.
So that I can use it?
Yep, if that's your only way to stall.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and let you look at it first, if you want.
I really have to admire both of your negotiation skills and creativity. I think you're both doing really well in that.
Thanks. Oh yeah, the purple. You seem to have a lot of action cards.
Ooh, so okay.
Yeah.
It's not really appreciated.
But
And,
well,
I think
I could have done.
I have.
But you just stalled with technology, so I had no choice.
Well, I think I'm not looking at you. I think I'm more looking at Blue.
Yeah, that one's 100% on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blue is making you take my card.
This is what we call the Shadow Council.
All right. So let's get the correct. So it's White's turn. Yeah. So you get this card and you play it immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it now.
So I now have the timing window to sabotage it, but I won't because I can't, and I will. I mean, you can just you can just take one of my action cards from my hand. You can't see them, so. That was actually a nice one. Anyway.
I'll make it up to you later. Don't worry.
Oh. Yeah, that was good.
You know, actually what happened, I didn't take the time to look at my new action cards at the end of last round. And I just saw I had that after I had already done my build. You know, or I would have used it.
Yeah, that's it's alright, I'll use it in your memory.
For purple, as you throw it on the floor.
Okay, so technically I did an action, right?
Yep, you did. Okay. Well,
I would love if you stalled and still didn't use technology after all.
Oh, jeez.
that's actually a good good idea.
No! No! Don't do it, man! I'll give you a trade good. I'll give you 2 trade goods if you use it.
All right, I'll take that.
Don't mind me, I just have a giant pot sitting in front of me I've been stirring for the past 3 turns.
Well, that's the game. Oh, you're doing well.
Here you go. I just gave you two trade goods in hopes that you use the technology.
Well, this is actually a binding deal because I can do it immediately, so I have to. Makes sense?
Yeah. So now I can spend. Oh wait, I didn't want to.
Okay, so do
I
that.
can just click on play again, right?
So
Okay, so I spent
it's
the
good
4.
maybe to first pay before I put up that screen because it tends to make you forget. Just pay the cost first, and then I'll put it up and look
Okay.
at the check.
I have paid the cost.
So I think I'm wanting a
Right.
green card. So I'm wanting. Do I have? I do have.
I have
2...
to think about this as well, what to get.
What are they? They're both green, so I could jump to like an in-game green just about. What can I? So here's that one.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get AI and Destroyer too.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Do space dogs can they carry up to 3 fighters still in 4th edition?
Yep.
Okay, good.
That then.
If you can look up actually the stats of your space dog, and it will say capacity
Go.
for it.
In the thing.
Oh, I
please,
just
thank
see
you.
it there. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, I could have Void Watched this turn. No, I couldn't have. Never mind.
All right. Blue, are you following tech?
Yes.
You're just thinking about.
Already got it.
So you got Psychoarchaeology.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Right, you are thinking, or oh no, you don't have to think about this. You got Graph Drive. Great.
What? Oh, that's right. I have to pay 4 resources, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I actually meant with paying. So both.
Oh, yeah, I
tokens-
used the token and then I forgot to do that. My bad.
Why I'm sending over a friendly diplomat over here.
Interesting.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
Draw. So what is that? 4 industrial planets. Which I think are the green ones. Yeah, I think that's the green ones. There's no way I'm gonna get this one done. Good lord.
Yeah, you can be a bit unlucky. So generally, the best secrets are the one that say action phase. You always have to take those if you can and keep them until the end.
Okay, so I can do that one. 4 industrial, I believe, is the
Ooh,
green.
Mechatol move.
Yeah, that's why he needed that research.
Yeah. Yeah, you spotted that well.
I definitely need to pick up construction on my next turn. So where else am I gonna go? So they're locked down.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so that victory point is just always there, and it's for like for whoever's controlling it. Is that it?
No, it's only the one who bribes them. So right now, we put it near the track to where we administrate all the points. You right-click and score it. And any Mechatol points after this will also be administrated on this custodian's token.
Okay.
But you will always keep that point. Can't be taken away.
Oh, and you still have the Imperial Strategy card. Wow.
Exactly.
I didn't even see
So
that.
I missed it, but you probably paid 6 trade goods for that?
I did right here. So my planet has 5 influence. It's influence,
Ah.
right?
Yep, it is.
Yeah. So I used my planet that is 5 and another one that is 1.
Whoa, it's so easy for you. That's you have great synergy now between your discoveries, your points, your strategy card. That's great.
Doesn't feel bad if I move it.
You are in danger again of becoming the runaway leader that everyone wants to take down. So
No, we're cool. Right. We're all buddies here.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So you want to take that fighter with you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't see that. My bad. Just in case, just in case this one fighter might be the entire difference of the defending.
Rolling all 10s, baby.
Oh yeah. the one friggin' pilot that's like my ace pilot.
Luke,
He
use
got
the force.
he was
Sorry.
assigned to volunteer, right? That is.
I forgot to end my turn. Sorry. So what did you say?
That pilot was assigned to volunteer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was
Voluntold.
Yeah, voluntold to be a sacrifice if needed.
All right. So yeah, I'm starting up the flagship in the direction of Mechatol.
For some reason.
Nope. You can't do that, sir.
What? Oh, yeah, I forgot there is a... No, I mean, oh no, sorry, what do you mean exactly?
Yeah, what's the... Yeah, well, isn't there something about that now? You said there's something about the agenda?
Yes, at the end of after the action phase, we will now go into our first agenda phase.
So is it after that I would have taken this? Is that it?
No, we finished the action phase entirely, and the status phase, and then comes the agenda phase.
Ah, okay.
All right, so I am moving here. I'm just thinking, maybe want to send something else along
Oops.
or not. What happened?
I think I accidentally dealt you one of my technology cards.
Oh, you did? Yeah. How did you do that?
I don't know. I was trying to search and then a card disappeared.
Ah. Okay, there it is. Okay. I think this is fine. Let's just...
Those public objectives. Can it only be claimed by one person?
No, everyone can claim.
Okay.
So I could get 1, 2, 3, jump all the way up to that.
All right,
I
let
don't
me
want
just
that.
explore well then. Okay. It would be nice to have blue tech, but it already has a tech specialty, so it becomes a +1.
Dang, that's kind of rough. I only
okay.
have green.
Which is not bad either.
I'm gonna go ahead and use an I'm gonna research with the special card.
Edit device.
So how do we get what, one action card like per like round or whatever?
Yes, that is the standard. However, you can increase that with
With the
tech,
technology, okay, yeah.
and you can also buy more from politics card.
Okay, and then next turn I'm gonna want to do that. Man, that pretzel rocks really takes up the whole chat, doesn't it?
So
I mean,
you guys want to use a second ability for Imperial? I'm gonna use it.
Oh.
Yes.
Generally, pretty good to use it. So I guess I will try to get those action phase objectives early if you can.
Okay, well, I
Oh.
do have a flagship, so I score 1.
Oh, what are these secrets? I hate all of them.
Oh, darn it, what did I
Yeah,
go?
I got a really bad one as well. Alright, let's just do the victory points first.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, I got that, and I own Rex, so I'm just so 1 more.
Yeah, and you put another marker on the custodians. So at any time in the game, you can always retrace anyone's victory points in this area
So 1,
by
2,
control markers.
3, 4.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
That's like the double safety.
5.
You can always retrace.
Okay.
Just check Discord.
5 points on turn 2, round 2.
Okay, yeah, that was 10. So that's a great move, actually. Yeah.
All right.
So
Right.
if you pass before all the strategy cards are used, can you still do the secondaries on them?
You can.
Okay.
It's a good question. Let's do another build.
Oh wait, do I explore? Rex?
No, because only planets that have a planet trait can be explored.
Okay.
Rex is, I think, oh no, it's also not a legendary planet.
Anybody
No
joining
exploration there.
white players brand new to TI4? I've played like 2 games before this IRL, so I'm mostly learning tabletop sim.
So actually,
and
this
he's
is
learning both.
This is a, what is it? 3? Wait. This is a 3 resource planet, so I now have 5 production capacity. So let's see what
I
to
need to
do.
get a forward dock, probably at Stratos here. So I'll probably put a dock here and then a cannon
as
here.
well.
Ugh. So I'm trying to research every turn because the last 2 games I played, I ended with like 2 research on turn 5 or round 5, whatever it's called. So I'm trying to actively research every single time I can. What's happening? Oh, he's still building.
Alright, I think I got something reasonable.
I need to start building up a hella military. I have to. I'm going to pass.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So now, data space. Or objectives. So I'm gonna score the 4 planet traits. 4 red ones.
I do have be neighbors with all, right? Yes. I'm gonna score a secret to be neighbors with all.
That's easy.
And I also have a secret that I can claim.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have planets of 12. I think I got it.
Pretty close,
Wow.
pretty close.
You have really amazing things. How do you say? Well, you got good combination of planets and cards for sure. Alright, so I don't want to say, but look at this score track. We kind of have no choice but to try to stop him.
Yeah.
Nah. See, that's as much as I can do. Now I'm slowed down.
yeah, there it is. That's how it works.
Yeah, you see, like now I have nothing else I can do, so I can't gain more points, right?
So the new objective is lead from the front. Again, great for a person with lots of influence.
Oh. Okay.
And I'll do the action cards.
Pretty close. Look at that scoreboard. He's at 6. That shouldn't be possible at the end of turn 2.
And then now we have an agenda, right?
Whoa, this
Your
is gonna
horses.
screw over purple.
We
Actually,
finished
white too.
the-
I need that.
Okay, so now discard if you have to, and then rest of the status phase. Okay,
So, 1,
place your tokens.
2, 3. What am I wanting to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's good. I'll do that.
Okay, if everyone is done with that, then yes, we can go to agenda.
Okay, so what do we do?
Okay, so we start the agenda phase.
Newbie luck, maybe.
So there is the start of agenda phase window, timing window. And then the first thing to do is that the speaker can do the honors of revealing the first agenda.
Woo.
Can place it in the middle. And flip it.
Minister of Commerce.
Where is it?
Oops. For each player that is their neighbor.
Nice. I think there's one person who can't have it, which is Hakan.
Yeah.
Good enough. Okay, so now we have a few timing windows. We have now when an agenda is revealed, and then after that we will have after an agenda is revealed. So we have to go now in order. We start by the speaker. Oh. Do you have any wins? Not a win.
Nope.
Alright. I do have a win. Diplomatic pressure. So I think it's only the right thing to do is to play it on white.
So give me a second here. Give me a second. I don't know. I have a feeling that Purple's gonna be the elected player.
Leaning.
but,
I am leaning. Very hard. Thank
what's
you.
that card you're playing?
Yeah, so I'm playing this card. So right now you get the option to sabotage it first. If you don't want to sabotage it, then you can give me one of your.
What is promissory note? What is this?
Those are those colored cards that you have in your hand. Yeah, these ones. And the interesting thing is you can also trade other people's promissory notes that you have in your hand that are not on the table.
Okay, so I have to give you one of these?
Yes. So this alliance card is actually on the table. The ceasefire is in your hand, and the other ones are in your hand as well. So one of these four. I get the trade agreement? No. Okay, political secret.
I can give you that one.
Okay, yes, you can. Alright, so this card is resolved. Now it's your turn for any when cards.
Math for who? Me?
Yeah, we go around
Okay, yeah.
until everyone has passed.
Yeah, I pass. I don't play cards or whatever.
Oh. So you can flip that, yeah, that little token for whens.
Which one?
Yeah. Then we go back to blue. We are still at whens because I played one. We keep going until I pass as well.
Oh, okay.
And so what is when and what is after?
So there are two timing windows. Some action cards stay when an agenda is revealed, and some cards say after an agenda is revealed. So when happens before after.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Those timing windows, they are really precise, and you have to follow them
Okay.
really carefully.
Okay, yeah.
This is a weird.
So blue, no whens still?
Nope.
Okay, me neither. Okay.
So now,
Now, after. Starting with the speaker, which is blue.
Okay.
No. Me neither. White.
do I have to reveal the card?
If you play one, you have to reveal.
I have to reveal it. Okay. Ah, but no. Ah. Here's the thing, though, is because you guys can decide. You guys can decide the outcome. Eh?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay.
Or you might be thinking about
I'm thinking about something, but I don't think it's a smart time to use it. So I'm a pass.
Okay, so now we will go to voting. So there is also chance for negotiation, but so it's now Blue's turn to vote. So he can either try to sell or buy votes or to make a
Speaker
deal.
votes first.
Oh, sorry, no. Speaker votes last, you're right. So I go first. So yeah, it's not easy for us because he has 19 votes. So what we could do is I could do all my votes on one of us, and then we can see what he does. And then you either have to put all your 8, or you don't have to put anything.
I don't think
Depending
it'd be
on
the
how
end of
you-
the world if he ended up with that one. I'm really worried about what the next agenda is going to be.
Yeah, you have a good point there.
But I would be happy to trade you my blood pact and just throw in like a minimum number of votes.
Let's see what that is. Love that. Oh, that's interesting. So if we vote together, we get 4 more. Oh, by the way, there are some extra votes already. Let's not forget the commander of the Haka.
Oh yeah, you have to vote first anyway.
Wait, no, okay, but it's good to remember that he can actually buy extra votes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, so sorry, what did you say again about the blood pact?
Oh, I said I wouldn't mind trading that to you, and then just throwing the votes on you.
Okay.
Not a ton, but enough that if White wants it, he's gonna have to work for it.
Yeah, let's do that. Seems reasonable. So I would probably go 11 on myself. It's always smart to save one vote because it can actually be the difference between a victory point and no victory point for certain agendas.
And then, so you're using 11 of your votes, and then with your faction ability, that gets you an extra 3, right?
Oh, I didn't think about my own faction ability. That do. Oh, I always vote first. I forgot that as well.
Don't forget, because of our alliance, you also have access to my commander. Right?
Yeah. So my faction ability, I get 2 extra votes. No, 3. 3 extra votes. Okay, so you see I never play Argent. So if I vote 11, I get 3 more, actually. Yeah. Okay, so that's 14. So how we can administrate that is I decrease my votes with 11. And this one goes to 11 plus 3 is 14 for my faction. And then we'll see what so you give me the blood pact now, and it will come into effect after you vote. Right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we go to White for voting.
So you're using all of those?
So currently there is 14 votes on me.
So when you cast votes, you use your influence, you have to use that resource, right? Is that how it works?
When you vote, you use influence, correct? But we have these markers here that have counted up all our influence. So you have 19 votes, basically. So technically, you have to spend votes in like numbers according to your planets, but I don't think most people actually use that. And I'm not 100% on that. So we can go ahead and just go by this number 19. And just spend any amount of votes that you want or abstain.
No votes, you can have it.
So if you abstain, you can just flip your books.
Okay.
You. So up to blue.
Then there's no point in me voting if I was going to vote for you anyway, right?
Correct. It's not necessary. Alright. So I become the minister.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We put all the laws in play in this area. And put a token. And you can make a copy for your own play area. Just to remember it. Okay. Alright. So that's the first agenda phase. Now we can reset everything. Not reset, because the votes stay. So don't touch the button, I think. So we do nothing. We just do this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe the reset button is is the right one, but I don't know. Yeah, you can try it. Yeah, it is the one. It keeps the vote totals correct. All right. Learn
So then
something
the
new.
second agenda.
Yep.
Now I have a question though. So when like for that influence that you use, is it after all of that is done, or do you have to pay it now?
When you vote, you exhaust the planets.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what we have here. Swords to plowshares. Okay, so we
wow.
either we destroy infantry but we gain trade goods for them, or we all gain infantry. But the one with more planets will benefit more, which I think is Hakan. Yeah, definitely Hakan.
So is there
Lot.
2 agendas around? Is that it?
What?
Like we flip 2 agendas. How many agendas do we do each round?
2. Yeah.
Okay,
2 exactly. That's also new, but it's interesting because you have to divide your votes between the 2 phases.
yeah.
So since this is the second, you basically spend everything you want on this one.
So yeah, I don't think we can. So we have 7 extra votes, but that still makes us only 16, and he has 19. Wait. So we are getting ahead of ourselves here. So we just flip the agenda.
Yep.
So we have to go now again with the timing windows. Starting in speaker, and actually, I just got this note, political secret,
Oh
which
wow.
I will. There you go. Which means that white cannot vote. So there you go. Just to make it a bit easier and faster.
Oh wow. But maybe I was gonna vote for the same thing as you guys.
Yes, but I think you would be really good with against in this case.
Yeah, I would.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, against would make sure that you guys can't get Mikatal Rex this turn.
However, you can't vote, you can't play action cards. Oh, you can't play action cards. Good. So you can't play a rider either. That's good. So yeah, that's actually quite a good promissory note to get in this situation. So you can't play Wens. Do you have a Wen blue?
No.
So I don't have another one. So now we go to afters. And you can't play afters either. Alright. So now we go to voting.
Why can I not play afters?
It specifies also on the promissory note, you can't play action cards. Otherwise, it would be a great idea. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I didn't see that. I would have not given you that card if I would have known that. I need to read my cards.
Yeah, actually, that trade agreement was pretty juicy for me. I would have been happy with that as well. But yeah, seeing as I have this is a great time to use it.
Yeah.
So I'm voting for, and I have 1 plus 3 is 4. Or am I going too fast?
Not for me.
Okay. There's 4. 4 votes 4.
You're voting for?
4 votes.
Yep.
Alright, well, I will spend 1 on 4 as well.
Okay. So the directive passes. So this is not a law, so it doesn't stay permanently in the game. It's just something we do now. The directive. So we have to go and destroy infantry. Let's read it carefully.
2, 3.
Half, rounded up. Okay, and then just put them beside the board.
So,
And
infantry?
getting trade goods for them later.
Yep, half rounded up on each planet.
It's actually quite a lot for me. I have 6.
Then I gotta do this.
So yeah, those agenda cards, they can really change the whole game a lot.
And we gain what? Trade?
Yep, 1 trade good for each infantry.
Okay.
Everyone's pretty rich this game.
Yeah, surprising with how few players there are.
Yeah, it's just how this game goes with same factions. It could have gone a very different way as well. All right, everyone did the administration. Then it's the end of the agenda phase. See if there's a button we can. Maybe reset. And then update votes, something like that. Okay.
You can't see the cards in my hand, right?
No, I can't. Let me check the time, see how far I can go. It's actually late for me, but I would be interested to finish this game with you guys if you want to another time.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's quite interesting. Yeah. All right. If everyone would just flip the cards in their hand, F, then group them with G, then place that pile on the table. Because if you leave the game, your cards will remain open. Yep, great. So I will save the game. Right. Well, yeah, it's ready to continue. And I can take my agenda if you want to plan right now. Or do you want to decide later when to finish?
Yeah, sure. We'll talk in Discord.
All right.
Sounds good.
So I'll close the game. Yeah, pretty cool. It's quite. I never played a 3-player with this hyperlane stuff, but it feels pretty balanced. Pretty good for playing 3-player. Not bad. We accidentally created players, didn't it? Close it. So you will be kicked from the game.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you as well. I get to enjoy playing well. And I have to say, it's been a pleasure playing with you. I mean, not everyone is as good-natured playing.
Very competitive, you mean?
Yeah, some people.
I would like to.
Yeah, we want different. Cool. But yeah, it seems we were all doing well, and I think it's always nice to see every faction shine in its own unique abilities. So maybe we need to get some more of the Empyrean shenanigans out later. I haven't even really checked all the faction abilities, but yeah, it's cool to see everyone do well.
Yeah, I'll read the rule book and the for the one for the expansions as well. So at least next time I'll know the rules a lot better.
Yeah, and now that you have played, it will land a lot better probably when you are reading it.
Hi, kitty cat.
Perfect.
Great.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah. You too. See you.
And we're out. All right, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I think it's pretty much just been L7, hasn't it? Have I missed anyone else talking? Nope. Just good old reliable L7. All right, if you're still here, I took a week off of work starting August 31st. I'm going to try to live stream as much as possible of New World. I don't know how interesting it's going to be because my goal is just to like rush up like the gathering and crafting stuff. So not going to do too much combat unless like necessary. Probably going hatchet and great axe, but whatevs. All right, later.